Welcome to Hogwarts. Let us begin our year with the sorting ceremony of our first year students. Professor McGonagall here will explain to you the process.
I will call your name, and you will come up. I will place the hat on your head, and you will be sorted into your house. Primrose Everdeen. Prim, I volunteer as tribute. Katniss, dear, you've already been sorted. This isn't the Hunger Games. Oh. Bloody hell. Hello, friends. Today's Crafting with Cocktails is brought to you by the Ravenclaw house. That's the house I was sorted into. And because this house is close to my heart, I've decided to do something a little crazy. I'm developing my own pumpkin juice recipe. You're going to need a cauldron. That'll work. Some vanilla and some pumpkin spice. Some pureed pumpkin. And I think some champagne. Shazam-pain! Yes! I always imagine pumpkin juice to be kind of fizzy. Take a spoonful of pumpkin. Gross. A little bit of vanilla in there. Pumpkin spice. And then, let's see how it turns out. Oh, I need to plug it in. Muggle tools. Shazam! Woo! Pumpkin juice! The fizz is very nice too. And just as a garnish, I'm gonna add a little cinnamon on top. So now that you have your pumpkin juice, let's make some Harry Potter robes. Here I have one of the robes that I've made years and years ago. A red lining because it's meant for Gryffindor. I line the front panels, sleeves, and of course the hood. Get a piece of black fabric, tape it up against a wall of some sort around your ear level. Because we're going to figure out how wide and also how tall it needs to be. So standing straight up, point your toe out to the edge of your fabric. Then you're going to put your foot back down, and put your foot out this way, and that is where you're going to end up cutting the edge of your robe. So as soon as you find those points, just get some masking tape and mark that where your wall and floor meet. Then make sure you're centered around those two dots again. You're going to do it with your shoulders as well. This would be really good with some like whipped cream or something on top. Start sculpting what your piece is going to look like. I'm measuring the tape on myself to make sure that I got that right measurement. You'll notice I kind of put it at a weird angle here. Your shoulders naturally go into a bit of a slope. If you just do kind of a connect the dot, then you'll have the general shape of your cloak. Well, that happened. Now you have half of the basic shape. You can just fold it in half and cut it out from there. So let's do that. And we're back. Right? You have to make some more pumpkin juice soon. Add an inch or two to make sure that you have enough there. Maybe even more. Cut the bottom edge of that. You could even skip over the armhole here. Voila! Now you probably have a piece of fabric. Congratulations. And you can use a pencil and just outline around the duct tape. And that gives you a nice curve for the bottom of your armhole. And you'll have a piece looking like this when you're done. Just use this on the other arm so that it'll be exactly the same on both sides. This is what it looks like. So let's make a neck hole. Duct tape. Draw along that duct tape and then cut it out. Perfect! Fold this in half, lay it out on your black fabric again, and cut that half out twice. You don't need to cut it on a fold or anything, just have two of these halves. Add about 2 inches of seam allowance. Cut those out. Oh my god, wait, stop. I'm out of pumpkin juice. Now we can continue. I'm going to copy it onto 2 pieces of blue fabric, because those are going to be the lining. So, you want a wand pocket. Duh. Sewed a really janky one in there. To do that, find some of the scraps from your lining fabric, measure your wand against it, square off this piece of fabric. If your pumpkin juice tries to settle, don't let it. Make it strive for the best. We're Ravenclaws. Fold it in, pin it everywhere. Looks a bit like a voodoo doll, doesn't it? We don't do that kind of magic at Hogwarts. What? And just top stitch that all down. Beautiful! Do what you want. Blam blam, magic bitches. What? Blam! I hope that you enjoyed this episode of Crafting with Cocktails, part 1 of the robe tutorial. If you did, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you know anybody that might benefit from this video, share it with them. Stay tuned for part 2. Wink!